guys, this is Sol from the Dominican Route and this is Dominican History by Sol. Today we're going to be talking about Semana Santa. Holy Week or Semana Santa is a week with many traditions designed to celebrate the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ. In the Dominican Republic, we can traditionally see businesses and stores are closed and the day is spent in church and with family. You might also see that clubs and bars are closed that night. And last but not least, we have the nationally famous habichuelas con dulce or sweet beans. These are a quintessential Dominican dessert. It's a tradition to prepare during Lent or Holy Week in Dominican households. I want everyone to enjoy your Holy Week. Be safe. This was Dominican History by Sol. I hope you liked it. See you next week. Bye bye.
Hello everyone, this is Manuel with another episode of the Dominican Route News. Let's start off with the weather. So today is 86 Fahrenheit. 86 is very, very, very sunny, but it is supposed to be like this the whole week. Monday 92 Fahrenheit and Tuesday 89, and then we have 88 Fahrenheit for Wednesday. They're supposed to stay like that in between 88 and 92, 93 for the rest of the week, meaning that it's gonna be very, very sunny and no rain at all. So everybody today's at the beach. That's where everybody is today. Talk about money. Let's talk about the dollar exchange in the Dominican Republic. So $1 equals 59 pesos. 59 pesos and 16 cents. That's the dollar exchange in the Dominican Republic today. So this week we are celebrating our Semana Santa, which is Holy Week or Eastern. It is supposed to be, well, it is a Christian tradition. People are supposed to celebrate Jesus and all of that. But most Dominicans don't celebrate Jesus during this week. Instead, people go to the beach and drink a lot of alcohol, party. That's what people do, because it's like vacation in the middle of the year. It's vacation, so people have fun. That's the way we celebrate it. It has nothing to do with Christianity, even though it is supposed to be Christian. But you know, some people go to church, but the majority of us, we go on vacation and we celebrate doing something else. In my case, I don't like the beach that much. I prefer peace. In my case, what I did, I went to the river, like very, very far from the city, far from civilization. I like peace. I don't like noise that much. I just, I like to get disconnected. That's what I like. You probably like something else. So I went to the river and I enjoyed myself with my mother and my brother. And yeah, I'm a little fat, but yeah, I promise you guys I will get back in shape. But you got other people that they do different stuff. For example, we have something called habichuelas con dulce, which is one of our traditional dessert that we do in the Dominican Republic on Holy Week, Eastern. Habichuelas con dulces is like it's Dominican sweet beans. So it is a strange combination of dessert ingredients. So Dominicans love it, and you may too. But it's very sweet. So during this week, people really definitely forget about diabetes and all that. People just eat that, including myself. I love it. Also, during this week, you will have a variety of activities during the Holy Week, during La Semana Santa. You will have like a whole bunch of things going on, cultural stuff, a lot of things. And one of those things would be Fiesta de Palo, which I think I've told you before about it, but let me just refresh your mind and let me show you what we do. I love it. Check it out. that's what we do. We enjoy life, guys. We really enjoy life as much as we can, and you should too. We had the first World Baseball Series for children, for kids, and this is the first time it's done, and Dominican Republic won. Woo. Awesome. The final was against Venezuela and the Dominican Republic. Dominican kids and Venezuela's kids, they did a great job. And all of the countries that participated, including the United States of America. And let me show you a couple of the highlights of what happened. An American accused of killing 3 women in Honduras was in the Dominican Republic. For several days, the Dominican and Honduran police authorities have been in contact with, exchanging information, which resulted in the apprehension of the alleged murderer of 3 women in Honduras. So guys, if you know him, yeah, let his families know that he's been captured in the Dominican Republic. Sorry for him. Whether he stays in the Dominican Republic or Honduras, he's gonna. Dominican prisons is really bad. Honduran in Honduras, the prisons there is a lot worse. Trust me. If you go to prison in the DR, that ain't gonna be funny at all, man. That's if you go to prison in the DR and then you die and you go to hell, it'll be like the same place. It will be like, oh, this is hell. Oh, I've been here before. Yeah. So I don't recommend you to go to the prison in the DR. Let me give you a little bit of educational information for some of you that are trying to retire in the Dominican Republic, or you want to come here and stay here for a long time. I want to talk to you about health insurance for foreigners in the Dominican Republic. So this is an information that could be useful for you. Health insurance is a big concern for foreigners planning to live or retire full-time in the Dominican Republic. Dominican-based health insurance companies do insure foreigners, whether they are currently residing in the country or not. Actually, insurance companies will also cover foreigners who do not have legal status, like residency or citizenship in the DR. So anyone is able to get private health insurance. Obviously, you have to be able to afford it. There are reputable local insurance providers who offer a variety of plans that include coverage for dental, maternity, newborn care, hospitalization, psychiatric treatments, and more. And if you plan to travel back home occasionally, some providers have international packages that cover you in the DR and abroad. So individuals over 55 are able to get coverage, yes, but the provider will require a medical exam to determine any underlying pre-existing conditions. So once the insurance company knows more about your health situation, they can decide whether to provide you with the policy with the limited coverage up to 80% or 90%. So the cost of your plan will depend on your age, plan, and duration. So it's typical month to month or quarterly or annually. So for example, the cost of one person under 65 for local coverage on a basic plan would start around $354 per year. $354 per year, and could go up to as much as $2,000 annually for premium local plans. So it all depends on what you want. If you're planning to retire permanently to the Dominican Republic, I would advise you to start researching different locals' health insurance plans now. Also, for those of you that are planning to make business in the Dominican Republic, let's say you have an idea of a name for a business, I would recommend you to register your name. Register your name at the National Industrial Property Office. It's going to cost you 4,755 pesos. 4,755 pesos to register your name, your idea, your recipe, or your music lyrics. All you gotta do is just go online to our National Industrial Property Office, which is called ONAPI. You click on services. It's gonna give you a drop down. What you wanna do, a brand, you click on it and just fill out all of your information. What's the name of the business that you're thinking about, or your song or your recipe. You pay with your debit or credit card. You click accept, and then a couple of days later they will send you an email which saying it's been approved or denied. If it's denied, they will explain why, but the main reason would be that this name already exists, someone else have it, please get another name or something like that, you know. And it's very simple. So you're going to pay less than $100 to do that, and you are protecting your intellectual property, you know. So I would recommend you to do that. If you are thinking about establishing a company in the Dominican Republic, then that's another topic. Let me break it down for you as simple as possible. Okay, you can do limited liability company, which is an LLC. So you need a minimum amount of shareholders of 2. Could be you and your wife, you and your friend. If it's only yourself, you can get someone else, and you own 95%, and that other person owns 5% of the company. And you need a capital minimum to show of 100,000 pesos. So that's what you're gonna put on paper. That's the minimum. Okay, my capital is 100,000 pesos, which is less than $2,000. It could be more. It could be more, depending on what you have. I'm just giving you the minimum legally. All right. What is the capital amount required by the company type? I already told you. How many partners will the company have? I already told you that. It should be 2 and a minimum capital of 100,000 pesos, which is less than $2,000. So it's just what you need to build to establish a company. Now there comes another processes. Of course, you already registered your name. You already have that at the National Industrial Property Office. However, we got in the Dominican Republic law firms. That's what they do for a living. So you simplifies your life. You know, you pay them. It's gonna cost you the whole process like $700, maybe $800 to establish the whole company, and you don't have to do none of the whole process. They will pay all the taxes needed, and obviously they have to submit all of the company's documents and then submit at the Chamber of Commerce and Production of the area where the company will have its headquarters. They will vary according to the type of company, and then you will need a whole other types of bureaucracy that this attorney or lawyer, he can do that for you for not that much money, probably like $700 or $800. That's what's gonna cost you. So lastly, you will have your national taxpayer registry, which we call it RNC. Once you have that, you're officially a business owner legally in the Dominican Republic, and you will be friend of the government because you're paying taxes. And our internal tax office in the DR is called DGII, and that's what you need, guys. If you either want to just register your name or your idea, or you really want to like establish a legal business, let's say you have a big idea. So keep in mind you have options. You can do whatever business you want, but you can go for real estate if you like that. But Dominicans do 3 things that I know for sure. Dominicans eat, Dominicans drink alcohol, and Dominicans a lot. So motels, alcoholic, something where you sell alcohol, restaurants. Keep in mind, restaurant, that's a difficult business to manage. If you don't know about it, don't do that. It's difficult. You make money, but it's very difficult to run a restaurant, to keep it running. You need to know about that. I'm not talking about fast food restaurant. I'm talking like about like an actual restaurant where people go inside, take a sit, check the menu, call the waiter, hey, I need this, I need that. That kind of restaurant, it takes work to keep it running. So think about it well. You can own motels in the Dominican Republic if you have a lot of money. You build the place, and you will have always people there requiring your services and giving you money to use your motel room. That's like printing money in the DR. In another video, I'm gonna bring you other businesses that you can do, that you're able to do, but that's gonna be for another one. Guys, leave your comments below, ask questions, opinions, subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you like this kind of videos, please let us know in the comments, because we just want to give you all of the information that you guys are interested in and that you might need. So thank you for supporting the Dominican Route News. Thank you for supporting the Dominican Route channel. Thank you for supporting Solving History Lessons. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Bye.